Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
And he goes cross-field. And it's Bale. And he's managed to get free.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In with the challenge.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zola. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Bellingham. Seedorf.
Quality ball.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Has ended up in no man's land.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Seedorf.
Bellingham.
Bullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Pele! A heavy challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Pele! Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. Seedorf. Played into space out wide. Bale proves just a little bit too strong.
That's good defensive concentration.
And they've got a throw. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf. And the counter is on. Maldini does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Vieira going full tilt down the left. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bale gets into a good position. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now he's got space here. Van der Ven kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Chance, surely! Pele with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Keeper's dealt with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a throw. Pullet might just make this.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Pullet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pele.
There will be 1 minute
Zola.
added time.
There will be a throw-in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So,
That was
both
the
teams
first
still
half.
stuck on the starting blocks
Let's
here.
hope the boys can
0-0
turn it
at
up for
the
the
break.
second.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pele receives it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. It's a quick ball upfield. Van der Ven gets across and deals with it. And it's Lahm. Threads one in. Lahm. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Neymar. And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pele is flagged offside.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Seedorf. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. There is the breakthrough. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale, played in deep. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Neymar. Chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
11.
time for changes
Bellingham.
on both sides, actually.
Number 2.
Well, who
Neymar.
saw that coming? It has
Coming on the
certainly made
field,
things interesting.
Number 14.
Look, often chances are hard to
Brian
come by in
Robson.
these games, so just
Number
one mistake
27,
could be all it takes to make the
Serginho.
difference.
Substitution.
He is just caressing the ball. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and it's Lam. Defending of the desperate variety. Out towards the flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played into the box. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution in progress.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well measured. And that has been cleared. Zola. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Inzaghi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he cuts out the supply. Ferdinand.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Up towards the front line. And they've got rid.
I thought it was going to happen then.
There will be 5
How many
minutes
more
added
chances
time.
can they realistically expect now?
Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe, big chance, one-on-one. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. Pinches it off him. And we're done. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger.
So, Jim, how do you reflect
won't we?
on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise
Manchester
is
United
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Manchester
frenetic.
United.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. In by Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. And it's Vieira. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Seedorf. Played out to the right. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Suarez is flagged offside. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Lahm carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Van der Ven makes the interception. And it's Bale. Bale goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he's on a charge. Decent progress down the left. Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Luis Suarez. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. In by Messi. And that should get the job done. Oh, super ball! And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played into space. And this is Luis Suarez. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! He's got a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 44 minutes.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And the shot! Plenty to aim at, and he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's on.
And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the second half gets underway. Oh, good spread. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Bale's cross. Gullit finds himself offside. Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Bale. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's neat. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And smartly reclaimed. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a shade optimistic. Lahm. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van de Ven. It's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the...
Just a goal. Can he finish? It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Maldini does well to get it back. Ferdinand gets it away.
Vieira. So what can they make of this? Now he's got space here. And they're back on the ball again.
Zola.
Makalele. Ambitious ball here. And that has been cleared. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And that's going right the way across. And that pass isn't the best.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have
Number
got changes
25,
here from both sides, in
Dola.
fact.
Number 4,
Maldini
Pele.
Chooses to go
Number
cross-field.
11, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
And he's gone backward
number
here.
27,
Serginho
Serginho.
gets into some space.
Number 22,
Oh, how that cross missed everyone
Bonatoni.
is an absolute
Number
mystery to me.
14,
It warranted
Ryan
a finishing
Robson.
touch.
Substitutions taking place.
Van de Ven.
Oh no, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of
Number
snobbiness.
3, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3.
The changes then in quick
Bale.
succession. He got
Coming
amongst
on
the
the
goals here,
field
and
is
now he takes his
number
leave.
13,
Look, you can only give your
Zanetti.
all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Now it's Valverde.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we're just about done here. Van de Ven simply refused to be outdone there. Zanetti. Looking for options for
Added minutes
movement.
has been indicated.
Check, gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. Lahm plays it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
4 extra minutes added on.
Zanetti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Always onto this. And that's it. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need.